And we are live. Now we're live online, finally. Holy snarling snake shit. That was wicked. That was wicked. What is going on? Do we get our crowd back? Did everybody come back? Hopefully everybody came back. Hopefully. I'm really sorry. I can't control. Some things are beyond my control. But what is going on out there? Let's go right back into this video. We're going to go right back in this video because we're still at the same place on this video. And we're just going to hang out. We're going to watch some videos here together.
Or a license plate. Her case is Smith rolls down her reports. Her next hearing is in May. Now we're headed to Gulf Breeze, Florida.
Can I just say I just can't stand how the narrators are. I know they're an AI voice, but this chipper, happy voice of watching someone get thrown in a dungeon.
February of 2022 around 2 in the morning. And from the moment Haley Smith rolls down her window, she's hostile.
Young lady, Officer Banks, Gulf Breeze Police Department. I'm pulling you over. You're doing 54 and a 35. Any reason for that speed tonight?
Where's the 35?
Before you got off the bridge, and as soon as you came off the bridge. All this is 35.
I was going 40, I thought.
Nope. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
You don't have to have a license to drive a car.
Yes, you do.
You do not?
15-7, 41 with me.
Give me
Ma'am, step out the vehicle.
When they call for another unit, they're going to arrest you.
Step out the vehicle.
Am I a crime?
Yeah, you are being detained right now. Step out the vehicle, young lady.
I know my rights.
Either you step out the vehicle, or I will remove you from the vehiel.
I know my rights.
15-7, sovereign supervisor, sovereign citizen.
Did you hear what I said? You need to get a supervisor out here right now.
No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young lady, step out the vehicle. Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to make you step out the vehicle.
He didn't get it right. First, I'm going to ask you, then I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to make you. He's so hopped up on adrenaline, ready to attack her. Put a 1 in the chat. If he's so hopped up on adrenaline, ready to attack her that he can't remember his line. I know what it is. First, I'm going to ask you, then I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to make you or force you. That's the progression. Ask you, tell you, make you.
Get me a
No, you need to step out the vehicle right now. Young
The
lady,
adrenaline.
step out the vehicle.
Right.
Step out the vehicle. Last time I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask, and then I'm going to make you step out the vehicle.
I'm going to ask, then I'm going to make you.
Get me a supervisor out here right now.
No, you're going to step out the vehicle right now.
You are going to get me a supervisor out here right now.
That's fine.
I know my rights.
What right is that?
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a car. I am not. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I know my rights.
Okay.
Very well.
That's what you want to stick with?
Call a supervisor. Right
Okay.
now.
She's cooked.
All right.
Right now.
Or else what?
I know my rights.
If I don't call a supervisor, or else what?
I guess we're not going to go anywhere then.
Okay. Just hold it for me and go and give me the channel.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's going to get arrested. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she's going to jail.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
Our channel want to be 1033.
That can educate you on what the law is.
Okay. He could educate me on what the law is. What? So do you have an ID or you have a driver's license?
No, I don't have a driver's license on me.
Okay. Do you have one issued to you?
In Mississippi.
In Mississippi. So why would you need a driver's license to drive on the road if you don't need a license?
That was years ago.
Oh, so what year is this?
What year was the ID issued?
2997.
That's your supervisor.
You hope it is?
I really do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
What is your name and badge number?
I already told you my name. It's Officer Banks.
And what is your badge number?
It's Officer Banks.
Are you failing to...
Are you failing to give me your driver's
I
license?
don't have to give you a driver's license to drive a car. This is not a commercial vehicle.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Okay.
I have all the laws back here.
Okay. So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. And what state is that?
Any state. It's common law, natural law,
Okay.
constitutional law.
Okay.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Smith demands a supervisor, and one soon arrives.
Her vehicle stopped for speeding. 54 and 35 coming off the bridge. She asked me where the speed limit was, saying that is before she got off the bridge.
Team DLZ, what do you get when you get a supervisor? Team DLZ, if you guys are new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Team DLZ, what do you get when you get a supervisor on the scene? Team DLZ, everybody look what Team DLZ puts in the chat. The people with the shields or my little icon by their name.
She did a U-turn. We were in the 35 zone. We pulled.
Does he call for backup?
Driving, I'm traveling.
Okay.
I have all the laws back here.
Okay. So you're not going to give me a driver's license?
I'm not going to give you a driver's license. I don't have to give you a driver's license.
Okay.
I'm traveling. I don't have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Okay. And what state is that?
Any state. It's common.
Yes, you do have to have a driver's license. Put a 1 in the chat. If you don't have a driver's license, you're going to go to jail. I agree with her. You should be able to travel in this country. I think you should have to have an ID card in case you get into an accident. Or you have to deal with the government at some level. But I don't think you should go to jail if you don't have the piece of plastic. I don't, unless you create a victim.
Law, natural law.
Okay.
Constitutional law.
Okay.
You need to get a supervisor out here.
I do?
Yes.
Okay.
Smith demands a supervisor, and one soon arrives.
Her vehicle stopped for speeding. 54 and 35 coming off the bridge. She asked me where the speed limit was, saying that is before she got off the bridge. She actually did a U-turn. We were in the 35 zone. We pull over here. I introduced myself. I said, any reason why we're driving this fast? And I said, you got your license. She immediately goes into, I don't need a license to drive the vehicle.
Okay.
And then she said, I am traveling.
Okay. So, you do need a license to drive the vehicle. And you do have to identify yourself to these officers.
I do not have to have a license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
You're wrong, but okay.
I know common law, natural law.
I don't care about common law. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida. You're in the state of Florida.
It doesn't matter in what state
It does matter.
I'm in the U.S.
It does matter. So you better hope the information you gave us comes back as to being you. So at this point in time, I need you to shut the vehicle off and step out of the car.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle.
You're going to get out of the car.
No. It's on your Fifth Amendment auto plaque that you got on DeleteLawz.com. When the cop tells you get out of the car, you have to get out of the car. It's not, step number 5. Cop demands you exit. Yes, you must step out. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Officer, I will exit. The reason why it's so big so you can show the cop and then go back to your Fifth Amendment and tap right there. I invoke the Fifth. If he gives you too much of a hard time, you say, I got this on Delete Lawz. I'm sending him this video because step 1 is you start filming. You tell him, I'm going to send this to Chille on Delete Lawz.
I haven't been suspected of a crime.
You are being legally stopped on a traffic stop. You are not being cooperative. It is not a Terry stop. Trust me, I know the difference. You're speeding. Turn the vehicle off and get out of the car. Out of the car now.
This is a stop based on probable cause. This is not a Terry stop. A Terry stop is when a cop stops you based on their reasonable, articulable suspicion of your car. And that's going to come directly from the 1996 case of Wren, W-H-R-E-N versus United States, 1996. A Wren stop is when they're stopping you just because they're suspicious of you. And they have to have a traffic infraction, but it's a pretextual stop. It's an extension of Terry versus Ohio. Without Terry, there is no Wren.
Well,
Turn the vehicle off.
Turn it off now.
Officer Schaefer, unbuckle her.
You got to get out. You got to get out. If you don't get out, they'll kill you.
Put all that down.
They'll tase you.
Step out, turn around, face away from me.
They'll beat you.
Turn around, face away
Turn
from me.
around.
I do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle.
Yes, you
Chain
do.
her up.
No,
Chain her up.
not.
Well, then you can tell that to the judge if you end up going to
Tell
jail.
it to the judge.
I do not
if
have
you
to
end
have a
up going
driver's
to
license
jail.
to drive a vehicle. I have all the laws right there.
I
in the
don't
back
care
of my
what I don't
car.
care what laws you say you
Chain
I know
her
that
up.
you don't care because you're
then you
supposed
then
to be
you
a police
then
officer,
you should
a
know
peace
that
officer.
you should know that this conversation's over then.
You don't care about the laws. You don't care about our rights.
Team DLZ, should she be talking right now? She's in torture cuffs. He's grabbed her and put her in torture cuffs, and he's dragging her back to a cage in a car. Team DLZ, what should she doing right now? Oh, I must be drunk. What should she be doing right now? What should she be doing? Oh, Buku, shoot me an email. Buku, shoot me an email. pretty easy. But what should she be doing right now? Tell me what she should be doing. She should be shutting her fucking mouth. Her lips should not be. When the cop puts you in torture cuffs, your mouth shut. You're done talking. There's no more to say. We need to have a jingle for it, a saying. When the cop puts you in cuffs, you shut up. Cuffs, shut up. Someone think of a jingle for me. Shut up.
I live right down there.
Where's your ID out of, or your license out of?
Mississippi.
I just thought you didn't have one. You just said you don't need one.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
We're not going to play
No, it is.
these games with you tonight.
No, he could impound her car. He could do all kinds of things. He doesn't need to chain her up and take her to a dungeon for not having plastic.
It's not a game. This is my rights as a citizen.
It's not your rights.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You're in the state of Florida. The state of Florida requires you to have a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle.
Sir, it doesn't matter what.
It comes from the 1915 case of Hendricks versus Maryland. And I actually pulled it up because I know it. I've taught it 1,000 times, but I want you guys to understand the presiding case law. Hendricks was a District of Columbia resident who drove into Maryland without complying with Maryland's 1910 motor vehicle law, which required a registration, an operator's license, and fees based on engine power. He challenged it as a burden on interstate commerce and denial of equal protection, due process, and privileges and immunities. Fourth Amendment. How the states interact with each other. We all have privileges and immunities that are established from state to state. If you get married in Kentucky, you're still married in Tennessee. That's what he sued about. So Maryland won on every point. The court held that the absence of federal legislation on the subject, a state may impose uniform regulations on the operation of all motor vehicles. It treated registration, licensing, and reasonable fees and horsepower. So that's it. Hendricks versus Maryland. So then after Hendricks versus Maryland, they then spread it across all states where they all got DMVs. And they all charged for a license and registration. Put a 1 in the chat if you're against paying for a registration every single year. You should pay for a registration once. I'm sorry, I'm out of water and I need more water. Forgive me. I'll let this play and I'll grab some water.
State I'm in.
See, that's your problem. Is you
police
then
officer.
You should know that you should know that this conversation's over. Then.
Right, because you don't care about the laws. You don't care about our rights.
I live right down there.
Where's your ID out of, or your license out of?
Mississippi.
I just thought you didn't have one. You just said you don't need one.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. We're not going to play any of these games with you tonight.
It's not a game. This is my rights as a citizen.
It's not your rights.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You're in the state of Florida. The state of Florida requires you to have a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle.
Sir, it doesn't matter what state I'm in.
See, that's your problem, is you say it doesn't matter, but it does.
In
this country, it does. I don't care about what laws you say you have.
You should care about the laws and the rights of citizens.
We know your rights. We know your rights. You don't know your rights.
Yes,
no, you don't.
He doesn't care.
Yes, I do.
Because if you knew your rights, you knew, or you would know, and should.
Put a 1 in the chat. The cop doesn't care. No, he genuinely doesn't care. I mean, and deep down in places you and I don't talk about, this cop doesn't care. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. Whether you're a bootlicker or you're Team DLZ, he doesn't care about you. Doesn't care what happens to you. Doesn't care about your well-being. Doesn't care about your safety. Does not care about you. Am I wrong? Even bootlickers, tell me the truth. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. He doesn't care about you. Anything he's doing right now is for him, for his ego, for his attitude, for his numbers, for how many people he's arrested, how many people he's charged, how many cars he's got impounded. It's about him. If he could give her a DUI, he would, because you get bonuses, accolades, promotions. You get that overtime shift.
You should know that you must have a driver's license to operate a motor vehicle. And if I find out that if I find out that you are not giving us the right information to identify you,
the right information. Why would I do that? I'm trying to use my rights as a legal citizen. Why would I do
that? Well, you would do that because you don't have a valid driver's license.
I don't have a valid driver's license. I don't have to have a valid driver's license.
You do.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not.
Then we'll let the judge determine that.
We will let the... You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything wrong.
We can arrest you.
No, you can't.
If you don't have a valid driver's license, we most certainly can.
Can I please call my mother?
You cannot.
Why?
What?
Because you don't need to.
Why? Hold on a minute. Sorry for interrupting. Why can't she call her mother? I mean, there's nobody hurt. You know what I mean? Why can't she call her mom? Let her mom know she's going to jail. What if she takes care of her mom? She doesn't look very young. I'm just saying, why can't she call her mother? Am I just a libtard? Is that what it is? I'm too liberal. I'm too liberal to believe that someone who has no victim, threatened nobody, hurt nobody, did nobody wrong, she can't call her mother? Well, why? I'm just saying. You remember what I said earlier? That he doesn't care? But she's still a human being. Woodworking nurse. She's an adult idiot. Okay. She shouldn't be in chains. Do you guys agree with me? Impound the car if you want to impound the car. If she's a habitual driver without her plastic, impound the car. Then she'll have to pay for the car. But she doesn't need to be in chains and she doesn't need to go to jail. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We can keep talking about it.
Call you. Are you an adult?
Yeah.
Have a valid driver? Determine that.
We will let the... You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything wrong.
She hasn't hurt anybody.
We can arrest you.
No, you can't.
If you don't have a valid driver's license, we most certainly can.
Yeah, they can.
Please?
Who passed that statute, code, or ordinance? Core Civic and Geo Group, the two for-profit prison industries that own all the jails and prisons, and that we rent them from them.
Call my mother.
You cannot.
You can't call your mom.
Because you don't need to call you. Are you an adult?
You can't call your mother.
Then why do you need to call your mother?
Why do you got to call your mom?
To come and get me from jail since I'm being illegally detained.
You will be able to call her once you get there.
No. You won't. I'm sorry. You may not know the phone number. They may not give you access to your phone for hours and hours. Nobody will know you're in a dungeon. Nobody knows you're locked up. You could have... She might be taking care of her mother. She might be taking care of a child. She might be having to pick somebody up from somewhere right now. She's a person. She may have driven without her piece of plastic and claims that she doesn't have to have it because she doesn't believe she does. But even still, she doesn't need to be chained up and taken to jail. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. She does not. If you're with me, hit the subscribe button. She doesn't need to be chained up. Consequences, financial consequences, give her financial consequences. She should never go to jail for driving without a piece of plastic.
Can I at least lock my car?
We will make sure it is secure.
What are you going to do with my car?
Probably tow it.
Why?
Yeah, I teach you, just so you know, someone said Law and Order. It's Law and Order for me too. What do I teach you guys? I'm a pretty well-known influencer. What do I teach my crowd? I don't agree with the driver's license scam. What do I teach you guys? Do I teach everybody here to have a driver's license? Have I ever said not to have a driver's license? What do I teach you guys to do? Cop comes up, overly comply. Officer, here's my license. Here's my registration. Here's my proof of insurance. Very respectfully, here you go, officer. Next step right here, you're going to say, I'm filming you, officer. Hands are at touchdown position. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. That's what I teach you to do. Overly comply. Overly comply. Overly comply with police officers. Invoke your Fifth Amendment. If they keep questioning you, say, officer, step 1 was to film. I got this from DeleteLawz.com. All he does is expose bad police officers. Are you going to respect my Fifth Amendment right, officer? Or do I got to send this to Delete Lawz? Plaque, camera. Plaque, camera. No matter what the cop says, you always go back to like, I spent $35 on this. I invoke the Fifth. Well, where are you coming from? I invoke the Fifth. Well, where are you going to? I invoke the Fifth. Every time. If he keeps on grilling you, let him know. Let him know. Brother, I'm going to send this to Delete Lawz and he's going to poster your ass, dude. And if he's too bad, I'll come there to ask questions and interview him as a journalist. Daniel Welch with a $5 super chat. What's up, Playboy? What is going on? What is going? Oh, let me see. Daniel Welch. That's why there are citations. If you want to do something, don't need to take her to a hole. Yeah, Daniel Welch, Officer Welch. You don't need to take her to a dungeon. Totally agree.
Because you are driving without a license.
I don't have to have a license to drive. That is commercial driving.
It is not commercial driving.
Yes, it is.
We are doing our job.
No,
whether you agree or not doesn't matter. It's a moot
you take
point.
orders from the top. You don't know the laws and the rights. Law is canon law.
We do.
Sergeant Turner.
And in this country, what laws do we follow?
Canon law. Y'all follow canon law. We follow natural law.
Who is we?
Law.
Who is we? Who's we? Tell me who we is.
Police officers.
No, police officers. We are police officers. We're not peace officers. We're police officers.
Yes, I know that now.
So then your argument just needs to stop, and you just need to sit there quietly.
Well, she should have invoked the Fifth to begin with, but she should have overly complied. Even if she doesn't have a license, give the cop the ID card. Show him your ID card. You're driving a car in America, you get pulled over, you have to have an ID card. Show him your passport card or your ID card. Show him the registration, or they're not going to have any because she's a sovereign. But if you do this, you're going to get arrested and you're going to go to jail. And I'm sorry that's the way it is, but that's what will happen to you.
Sergeant Turner.
That's what will happen to you.
Just let me go home.
No.
Why?
Because you do not have a valid driver's license. And you have done nothing to give my officers a hard time during this entire ordeal.
I tell you that I have rights.
You don't know your rights,
I haven't
clearly.
been ugly to y'all. I haven't yelled at you.
You have not
away.
been cooperative.
I haven't been cooperative in what?
Not
silent?
at all.
Just go with it?
No. Just be honest.
Sergeant, please.
You don't have a license.
Okay, I'll never drive again.
Yes, you will. Because you believe you don't have to have a license.
I'll go get a driver's license tomorrow.
Well,
she doesn't want to go to the dungeon.
Now you're telling me that you'll go get a license.
Because you're telling me that I have no
believe
choice.
You don't. That's correct. You have no choice.
She doesn't want to go to a dungeon.
Police learned that Smith had already failed to appear in court for very similar crimes.
Crimes. It is not a crime for you to drive a car without plastic. It's a crime if you hurt somebody else, if you steal from somebody else, if you rob from somebody else. It's a crime that you have to pay a registration every year on a car. The VIN numbers are not going to change and the license plate number is not going to change, but you have to pay to register it every year. The scams just keep on coming. And this whole driver's license point system, you get to have one, you don't get to have one. We'll take it away if you don't pay your child support or you don't pay a fee or a fine or... No. This point thing has to go. People can pay fines, pay fees, but nobody should go to jail. Nobody should go to jail if they don't have a victim. And the state is not the victim because she drove on the roads. He wasn't there because of a manslaughter.
Failed to appear on a court appearance for, what was it, expired license?
You
so your
mad at her?
Mississippi driver's license is expired.
And for the registration.
Okay, and the registration.
And now she has to go to a dungeon.
So
guys.
you had a court date that you missed.
She has to go to an absolute dungeon.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't, or you choose not to?
No, sir. I would not lie to you. I don't lie. I do not remember that.
Okay, well.
Do you agree with me? Put a 1 in the chat if she shouldn't go to a cage. I want to see right now, 1,500 people. How many of you guys? Oh, $20 super chat. Holy shit. Chille, what white and gray box would pop up on a cop's computer after running my information? An NCIC. That would make the officer say this chain of things. That's odd. H. What the F is this? And how did he get that? I don't understand the premise of the question, but we could talk more. Thank you for the super chat.
You do have a warrant out of Santa Rosa County. So
We're
regardless,
in Santa Rosa County.
You're in Santa Rosa County. Do you not know where you live?
I just moved here. My
When?
mother lives on High Point.
When did you move here?
About 2 months ago from Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Okay. And you don't know what county you live in now after 2 months?
No, I don't. That's not something I use often. What county I live in.
Okay. Well, you are going to jail tonight.
Oh, going to
thank you,
jail.
Sergeant Turner.
You're welcome.
Smith is sticking to her guns, repeatedly arguing that the officer just doesn't understand the law.
Trinity with the super chat. Thanks for the super chat, Trinity. $5.
But the deputies are worried she also might have an actual gun.
You got some karma.
I'm not worried about my karma.
I know.
He doesn't care.
I know. You're one of those.
No, you know what I'm actually worried about? People like
You're
you
actually worried
who
about
think that
meeting your
Lawz
quota.
don't. No, there is no
No,
quota.
there
It's
are
people
laws
like
that
you
don't
who
matter.
believe that laws don't pertain to them. And that's just
They
not
don't.
the case.
They don't.
Then enjoy spending a lifetime in and out of jail, because
I've
that
never
is what
been
will
to jail.
happen.
Though it won't, actually.
If you continue to.
Holy shit. Whoa, did you guys see the super chat? Not Officer Welch anymore. I got out after the scam of being investigated for arresting another officer. I'll email you that digital detainment video. Whoa, Officer Welch is no longer Officer Welch. Whoa.
Act like this and do this, it will.
I'm not acting like anything. I'm
Then
telling
I would
you
suggest
that
moving
what my
back to
rights
Mississippi.
are. I'm not moving back to Mississippi.
Then
He's
if
telling
you-
her to move back to Mississippi? Who the do you think you are, copper? Telling her to move?
You stay living here and driving a car without getting a valid driver's license, that is what is going to happen.
You do not have to have a driver's license to drive a vehicle. I've already been through roadblocks with state troopers with this.
Then they're not very good state troopers.
Yes, they are, because they know their rights. And they know the law.
No, if they let you.
What should she have done? What should she have done? How should she have handled this from beginning to end?
Whose car? Why are they searching your car? Why are they searching your car? So I want you to say, officer, I revoke consent, and they can stop searching your car. United States versus Williams, 2018. Tell them right now, I revoke consent, stop searching my car. Say it out loud, and they have to stop immediately. Say it now.
I revoke
Consent.
consent.
Stop searching my car. That's it. Rubio, that's it. He's revoked consent. He's revoked consent.
I revoke consent. I'm searching my car.
That's it. Okay, cool.
It's right here on your Fifth Amendment auto plaque. If you give consent, you can revoke consent. Essentially, it's like the cop asking you for your Fourth Amendment. You give it to him, and then you say, I want it back. By law, you can reclaim your Fourth Amendment. You just saw me do it. Get the auto plaque at DeleteLawz.com. Just to be sure. Watch it again. So if you don't have it, though, everything that I'm going to teach you right now, everything I'm going to teach you right now, you can do just like this, and you don't have to have any of my products at all whatsoever. Use your plaque or use your mouth if you don't have my product, and
Use
say,
my
I
mouth,
invoke my
use
Fifth
your
Amendment
mouth.
right to remain silent.
Do you still live on Avenue, sir?
Invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
I just invoked my Fifth Amendment right.
I just invoked my Fifth Amendment right.
Okay. Can I take a look at your eyes, please? No? Okay. Have a good day, Mr. Thank you.
As soon as the cop pulls me over, I say, here's my license, registration, proof, insurance officer, as I'm filming the interaction. Do you see that right there? He's holding my little flipper that I use all the time. And then he says, do you know how fast you were going? I immediately say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Get a trifold or get a plaque. The difference is unbelievable. If you follow the 12 steps in this bad chicken, it'll save your ass. It'll save your ass. So do me a favor. I want to hear something right now, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you were today's years old when you saw that you could give consent to a cop. If you gave him consent to search your car, you could revoke that consent. So watch this. This is revoking consent after giving consent to search a car.
Why are they searching your car? Why are they searching your car? So I want you to say, officer, I revoke consent, and they kind of stop searching your car. United States versus Williams 2018. Tell them right now, I revoke consent, stop searching my car. Say it out loud and they have to stop immediately. Say it now.
I revoke
Consent.
consent.
Stop searching my car.
Stop searching my car.
That's it. Rubio, that's it. He's revoked consent. He's revoked consent.
That's it, Rubio.
I revoke consent of searching my car.
I revoke consent of searching my car. He said it out loud. That's the key right there. I revoke consent. Stop searching my car.
That's it. Okay, cool.
It's right here on your Fifth Amendment auto plaque. If you give consent, you can revoke consent. Essentially, it's like the cop asking you for your Fourth Amendment. You give it to him, and then you say, I want it back. By law, you can reclaim your Fourth Amendment. You just saw me do it. Get the auto plaque at DeleteLawz.com. Just to be sure, watch it again. So you see that, but watch me go through this DUI checkpoint, and all I'm going to use is the trifold in my Fifth Amendment.
DUI checkpoint right here. So
I'm just going to invoke
remember,
my Fifth.
You want to use your trifold right away. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to answer questions for a DUI checkpoint. That's not what you want to do.
Answer one question, you'll answer another.
So I'm just letting him.
If you answer one question, you'll answer another.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
All right, have a good night.
Yep.
And that's exactly how you do it, and you don't do it any other way. That's exactly how you do that. And you never deviate. You never deviate. I want you to have all your stuff up in your visor, have your license, your registration. The cop says, do you know why I pulled you over? You ran that stop sign. Whatever he says, your response is, here's my license, my registration, my proof of insurance, officer. I'm filming, and I got the plaque, I got the trifold, whichever. You have nothing. If you have nothing, you still gave your license, registration. My hands are still at touchdown position. Cop says, well, where are you coming from? Respectfully, officer, I've given you all my information. I invoke my Fifth Amendment, sir. Well, where are you going to? I just told you, officer. Step 1, start filming. I did it. Step 2, hands at touchdown position. Now you got the plaque, you got the phone, you got 2 things. You're good. I'm always going to refer back. Step 3, invoke your Fifth Amendment. Step 4, he's going to ask you where you're coming from or where you're going to. If you tell him where you're coming from or where you're going to, he's going to call you a drug courier. He can legally say, using his training experience, that you're a drug courier. You never want to tell a cop where you're coming from and where you're going to. Then he's going to say, step out of the car. You say, yes, officer, I will exit right there. Right there. Yes, officer, I will exit. Right there. You get out of the car. Don't sit in the car. I don't want to cover your video. I invoke my 1A right to film. Right there. Those are the 8 circuit cases that uphold your right to film police. Then he's going to say, can I search your car? You just saw it. Right there. You saw me give consent, revoke consent. Right there. I revoke consent. Stop searching my car. Right there. If you give consent, you can revoke consent. You use it just like that. You get it on Delete Lawz. I sell these trifolds. They're just like the plaques. This one's made out of acrylic. Obviously, this one's $35, and these 2 for $30. And I give away 1 to the crowd for free. So if you need a free trifold, look at the pinned comment. That's where you can buy them. It's DeleteLawz.com with a Z, or you go to DeleteLawz.com/free trifold. DeleteLawz.com/free trifold. So go there now, and I'll give away a couple. Let me see if anybody bought any. Go to DeleteLawz.com. Refreshing. Somebody did sign up. Jason in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. Jason in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. Are you in the chat? Just signed up. Jason, are you in the chat? Let me read your... I'm going to send you this. This is made out of plastic. This is made out of acrylic. If you leave this in your visor in like Arizona or Southern Texas, it'll melt. So don't leave it in your visor in Southern Texas or Nevada or, you know, one of those states. Put it in your console and then put it back. But this is every case you're going to need if you get pulled over. Do we have Jason from Minnesota in the chat? Every case you're going to need to know. Read this thing 3 or 4 times. Read this thing 3 or 4 times. Is that you, Jason, in the chat? Jason from Minnesota? I'm giving you a free trifold, bro. I'm sending you a free trifold. If you got $30 and you get 2, it's a 2-pack. It's a 2-pack. If you got $30, do not get on the free trifold list. Do not put yourself on the free. If you got $30, and you know what I'm talking about. I've got $30. I would just pay for it. You know what I mean? When I go to the store, I don't want anything for free, right? I mean, but if you don't have $30, because you get 2 of these, so it's $15 a piece. You can split it with a friend. But if you can afford the 35, just so you know, I've been selling trifolds, plaques, cop cards, these Fifth Amendment cop cards. I've been selling these for 5 years, since 2022. I made the first trifold in Ironton, Ohio. So now I sell this plaque, though. This is the best thing I've ever created, because it is a piece of material. Like, I love it. And by the way, when I see people in real life, I carry plaques in my car. I give people plaques. I give people cop cards. But if you get a plaque during the live stream, I give you the cop cards with it. Same thing as the plaque, but it's just made out of Daniel Welch, no longer a copper. Daniel Welch, no longer a copper. I told you he wouldn't make it. Charmaine, I told him he wouldn't make it being a copper, and he did not. He did some innovations, though. We're going to talk about that. So anybody sign up on DeleteLawz.com to go buy my products. Go purchase this. Go get this plaque. It's worth it to have it. The cop cards come with it for free, and I give away a trifold to someone in the crowd. No, it's a macro, micro, whatever your name is. Macro, it's 2 of them, and it's made out of plastic, and you get them on DeleteLawz.com. It's 2. Oh, he could say whatever he wants. I mean, macro, micro, but the simple fact is that these help people immensely. The step-by-step tutorial that I teach people, I've seen plenty of videos where people go right through checkpoints. The cop is so much cooler because they overly comply. They're not disrespectful at all, and it helps people. It helps people. You went to jail for our freedom. You're a martyr. Thank you. You're welcome, Ice House. Appreciate that, man. 4 months in that dungeon. What the flock? What the flock? Let me see. So Jason from Minnesota, check your email, Jason. I'm sending this out to you for free in the mail. I'm sending this out to you for free. Get it on DeleteLawz.com. But Jason, I'm sending this one to you for free. So check your email and check it and see if it is not spam. Make sure it's not in the spam folder. Click not spam, and then reply to me and let me know that that's your proper shipping address in Minnesota, Playboy. What's up with the Playboy? What is up with the Playboy? And then on plaques and cop cards, I want to watch some of my Instagram stuff. What's up, Playboys? What's going on over here on Instagram and Facebook? What is going on? What is going on? Let me see. Oh man, people are getting timed out. You guys are getting timed out, acting like fool. Chad, bring a good person over here. Bring a good cop. Well, Daniel Welch was a good cop. He arrested another cop, and he lost his job within 3 weeks. Daniel Welch arrested a cop, okay, for battery, for battery. He arrested a cop, and then user TX562. Hey man, I'm a cop, and I appreciate you. Too many dickheads with the badge, low key. Oh wow, that's crazy. You guys see that comment right there? That's crazy, man. It's the policies, procedures, and protocols is what it is. It's the policies, procedures, and protocols that are brutal, inhumane, and barbaric. That's just what it is. You can't be a good cop and do those policies, procedures, and protocols. You just can't. You absolutely cannot. Yeah, so the cop in the chat did a good thing. He arrested a guy who battered another guy. He was a cop, and then he got fired. He got fired. He got fired. I mean, or he quit. He quit, he said. If you get anxious or panic at a traffic stop, then get the products in your car. Products give you the step-by-step at a traffic stop. Yeah, they sure do. They sure do. If you want to, listen to me, it's not that you're buying my plastic trifold and you get 2 of them for $30, right, in a pack, right, get it on my website only. It's the procedure that I've laid out for you. It's the procedure that's going to happen. What's going to happen is when you see a cop, you start filming a cop. If you don't get this first step down, then you can't send me your video. First step, when you see a cop, you start filming a cop. I put it twice, in yellow and in white. When you see a cop, you start filming a cop. Then right here, it's your First Amendment right. Then step 2, hands at touchdown position. We overly comply on Team DLZ. Here's my license, registration, proof, insurance. Overly comply. I give him everything right away. My hands are at touchdown position as I'm filming, just like this. See that? I'm filming touchdown position. Step 3, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, because by then he's going to ask me, where are you coming from? Where are you going to? Trinity with a $5 super chat. Thank you. Appreciate your support, Trinity. God bless. Bears and Cigars is here. So just like that, this is the way you do it. Just like that. Then next thing he's going to say is, where are you coming from? Where are you going to? It's inevitable, because if he wants to know where you're coming from and where you're going to, then he's going to try to say you're a drug courier and pull you out of the car, put you in cuffs, and he can arrest you. So if he asks you where you're coming from and where you're going to, you re-invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Reassert your Fifth Amendment. You don't want to talk to cops. You do not want to talk to cops. You Fifth Amendment all the way. Super chat, clinging bitterly, gave my nephew the trifold yesterday. I'll be getting more to hand out. Clinging bitterly with the $5 super chat. What's up, Playboy? Dennis Norman, just wanted to stop and say hi. I'm going to watch you as long as I can. I'm driving to my first job. Keep up the good work, man. We'll probably be here when you get back, Dennis. We'll probably be here when you get back. PBE 86, the Second Amendment auditor. If you guys are not following this guy's channel, you got to check him out. He's a Second Amendment auditor. He audits Philadelphia police with 3 guns on him and a camera. This dude's intense, dude. Good to see you, PBE. I believe that the good cops with integrity are more dangerous to pigs than Iran with WMDs. Oh, yeah. Well, Daniel Welch is out. He's no longer a copper. We're 7 out of 10 on the super chat goal. Thanks, guys. That's awesome. I'm so blessed. I appreciate your support. All right. Alrighty then. We have one more. I want to watch an Instagram video. Or let me see if this will play on the fake book link. You know, because I want to break away from the sovereign citizens. I want to have some fun. Oh, did I give away any trifolds? Did anybody get any? Did I give away any trifolds? Because for everyone that sells, I'm going to give a trifold away. So did I give away any? Did anybody sign up on free trifold? Because I don't think very many people signed up. No, you guys got to sign up on freetrifold.com. I cannot give you a trifold without your shipping address. I cannot give you a free trifold. You have to go to DeleteLawz.com/free trifold. And then you put your YouTube username in there, the one you're using now, so I can copy and paste it and find you in the system. That YouTube username, even if it's your brothers, your cousins, your sisters, your lovers, that YouTube username. And put it in when you register for DeleteLawz.com/free trifold. I'm going to give away 3 or 4 right now. Maybe 5. I'm going to give away 3 or 4 or 5 right there. Go to DeleteLawz.com. Go to DeleteLawz.com and then /free trifold. If you want to buy one, thanks for buying them. And for everyone you buy, I'm going to give away one in your name, and I'm going to say your name right now. A couple of people. Super chats coming in. Beautiful photo moments. UB Social. Just Google it. Chilling. Talk later, brother. Keep it going. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. The Z-Man 86. $5 super chat. Thank you for the support. Daniel Welch. I'm blessed to be out teaching and coaching wrestling, showing the younger generation the right way to do things. Mr. Welch. Well, he was a good cop. He never beat anybody up. He wasn't that way. He did some things that we're going to show you. He sent me a video, and we're gonna show that video. I've got something Daniel Welch did that's so innovative, it's unbelievable. So I appreciate you being a cop, Daniel. I'm sorry that you had to. I knew you wouldn't be able to stay, though. You're too good of a dude, man. I talked to this guy on the phone, found out who he is. He's too good of a dude. Some fucking dude, did you get your email that you got a free trifold? What about Jason Mintonas? What about Jason? What about James Farmer? What about Jason Allen? What about Corey Thyre? What about Mushy? What about Mushy 333 or Mushy B? Any of you guys in the chat? Any of you guys in the chat? You guys, thank you for helping me with the super chat goal. I need more people to give away free trifolds. You follow me on Instagram, Vlad. What's up, Playboy? I'm giving away at least 3 or 4 more of these. Who wants one? Who wants one? The people are going to say, Chille couldn't even give away his product. No, people buy it. There's people in the back end who bought it. Let me announce you guys. So let me just tell you who you are. So Brent in Texas. Brent, you got the plaque. So I'm going to send you this plaque, Brent. But I'm also going to send you the 5th Amendment cop cards for free. So you have them for your wallet. These go right by your license, Brent. Right by your license. You always have this card by your license. If you're riding a motorcycle, whatever it is, this always goes by your license. So this is the steps. You know the steps on the plaque. The 5th Amendment wallet card, same thing. Invoke your First Amendment right to film. Number 2, invoke your 5th and give him all your documents. And number 3, if he tells you to get out of the car, get out of the car. Number 4, if he asks for consent to search your car, you can give consent, you can revoke consent. Your Mary Jane laws are indicative to each different state. And then the 6th one is if he's going to call in a canine dog to search for the Mary Jane, then he has to have reasonable articulable suspicion. So, but I wouldn't say anything other than I invoke my 5th. I wouldn't say anything else other than that. Besides, can I search your car? And you go, sure you can. And then go, I revoke consent, you know. It's, by the way, if anybody catches that on camera, I'll give you $1,000 for that video. I'll give you $1,000 if you get a video of you giving consent and revoking consent. Like a champion. Remember, you have to say it out loud and unequivocally. It has to be on camera. $1,000. I'll give $1,000 to the first person who can give consent and then revoke consent. But let me check free trifold one more time. If no one signed up, I'm going to move on. No one signed up. Cool. Okay, so Brent, I'm sending you that plaque, and then Charles in Arkansas, I'm sending you off the plaque and the cop cards and the trifolds. And then Jason got a free one, and someone who has to give me their name. James got a free one in Virginia. Steven got a free one. Look, I'm so used to filming that I'm always making sure that listen, that's the hardest part. When you're filming a cop, when they first walk up, you may be gun shy and you may not want to put the camera out there and hold the camera out there and film the copper. But the truth is, this is exactly what we need you to do. Exactly what we need you to do. Oh, let me watch this one thing, and then we will come back. This right here. This right here. This right here. This is perfect for the coppers. Daniel is a good cop, and now. Do you hear how I said?
Hey, Larkin Rose here. So I keep seeing.
Do you see how I said Daniel was a good cop? Because the good cops get ran out. That's just the plain, simple truth. I know Daniel is going to move on to greener pastures, but the good cops get ran out. That's just all there is to it. If you're a good person, you can't stay in policing. It's impossible.
Hey, Larkin Rose here.
So this video right here is titled, Are Cops the Enemy by Larkin Rose. Are cops the enemy? And he has a pretty good rant here, so I'm not going to interrupt very much. You guys, if you agree with something he says, put a 1 in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. If you disagree, put a 5 in the chat, put a 5 in the chat. But I want you to vote all throughout this real quick monologue he gives.
So I keep seeing propaganda posts from various police departments, paid for with tax dollars, no doubt. So they steal your money and then use that to try to control what you think. But these posts all have this common theme of saying, we are not your enemy. Yes, you are. You absolutely are. And I don't mean sometimes you are. I don't mean some of you are when you're being extra nasty. I mean, if you are law enforcement, you are automatically and inherently the enemy of freedom. the enemy of justice, and therefore the enemy of humanity. It's right in the frickin' job description. You are not a protector. You do not just use justified force to actually stop aggressors and protect the innocent. Anybody has the right to do that. You don't need a special badge and special uniform and legislative bullshit from politicians to have the right to do that. Your job as a law enforcer is to enforce the law, which means your job is to use violence and the threat of violence to force the mere peasants to comply with whatever stupid, arbitrary bullshit the political parasites decide to call law. You're just mindless thugs of a gang. The fact that so many people have been duped into imagining that gang to be a legitimate authority, and so they imagine an obligation to obey you, evil bastards, doesn't change the fact that, yes, by your job, you are automatically the enemy of humanity. If you don't want to be the enemy of humanity, stop being a cop. That is the only option. Because as long as it is your job to force people to comply with whatever crap the politicians make up, to force them to pay the extortion fees, taxes, to fund whatever evil crap the psychopaths are doing now, warmongering and whatever else, as long as you have that job, you are the enemy of humanity. Now, lots of people are well-trained house slaves and take pride in obeying those psychopaths, in being law-abiding taxpayers because they think that makes them good people. It absolutely does not. And no doubt, if you have that job, you still believe the bullshit notion that when those scumbags do their bullshit rituals and go, here's some legislation, this is now the law, and you mindlessly go out there and violently punish anybody who doesn't obey, no doubt you think you're a force for law and order. You're protecting and serving the ruling class and literally nobody else. And one of the funniest things is every once in a while, they put out a feel-good story. Just saw one of these today. Oh, these cops came across like somebody in need and helped them out. Every single time in those feel-good stories, it describes cops doing something that they didn't need any special authority to do. Oh, we helped this homeless person out, or we bought this kid a bicycle, or we did whatever. Yeah, you don't need special authority. You don't need to hallucinate some magical exemption from basic morality that cops always think they have. You could just be a normal person and do that stuff. The only thing you need authority for, inherently and automatically, is to do things that everybody recognizes would be wrong for a normal person to do. In other words, everything about your job is pretending to legitimize the use of immoral violence, and that's all. That's what you do, that's what your job is, it's what you are. Yes, you're an enemy of humanity, you're an enemy of freedom, you're an enemy of justice. You always will be until you frickin' quit. Well, there is one other option, which is stop being a mindless, obedient thug for politicians, in which case you would just get fired. So either way, you won't be a cop, whether you quit or get fired. But until you quit or get fired, you're a crappy person doing an inherently immoral job, and you deserve the scorn, contempt, and hatred of all decent people, even if you're just enforcing the law. And most of you know that that isn't even the limit of the thuggery you do. You constantly violate the law, and you see your fellow thugs constantly violating the law, and you cover up for them. So there's several levels of you're a crappy human being if you're in law enforcement. But there's no way to be a good human being in law enforcement because it's your job to use violence against nonviolent people on behalf of the worst people on the planet. So if you don't want people to hate you, maybe don't do an inherently evil job. Just saying.
So that's Larkin Rose on YouTube. If you guys want to subscribe or follow his channel, he seems like my new best friend. And this is what I was telling Daniel Welch, and this is what I tell a couple other my cop guys I talked to on the phone. And one of the cops in Florida who's no longer a cop, you cannot remain a good person and be a copper. It's just not possible. You have to do things that are too bad. I hate the term law enforcer. It's called a fucking peace officer. If you think of yourself as a law enforcement officer, you are literally going against your oath you took. You f- with the poor and let the rich go. It's total bullshit. Law enforcement terms need to be fucking gone. I totally am with you, Daniel Welch. That's Daniel Welch right there. That's Daniel Welch's words. Man. 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 William Moore with a $5 super chat. Thanks, man. Chille, I love it when you tell a pig that he's a dunce cap. LOL. Team DLZ till I die. Daniel Welch, I checked that phone. Thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. What's my alternative? Hillary C in the chat. I see you, Hillary C. What's the alternative? We hire rights protectors and peace officers. I mean, did Hillary C put it like 400,000 times? Yeah. Rights protectors and peace officers. That's what I recommend we do. And move away from this horrific system of oppression. It's so bad. It's so bad, Hillary. It's such a terrible, terrible system. It's so broken. Oh, sorry about that. That was the end of that video. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up another video. I wasn't ready for that one to end. Okay. So, rules for thee, but not for me. This video. If you're a copper, you can do whatever you want. They're the real sovereign citizens.
I know this guy. He's a deputy. Just clocked him at 111.
The Florida Highway Patrol recently stopped this off-duty Brevard County deputy. The trooper could have arrested him under Florida's super speeder law, but instead let him go.
Who made the super speeder law, Team DLZ? It was Core Civic and Geo Group.
6 investigator Mike DeForest. That man with the motorcycle just happens to be Brevard County's Deputy of the Year.
What on earth? 111. And you were increasing. Tell me why I shouldn't take you to jail.
A Florida Highway Patrol trooper stops a motorcyclist allegedly speeding 111 miles per hour. Watch as the motorcycle flies by. The trooper makes a U-turn and begins following.
He's going to jail.
Soon the trooper pulls over the biker and begins questioning him.
Get your license? No. Do I know you? No. Oh, sheriff's office. Dude. I know. Bro. I didn't recognize you.
I didn't recognize you.
About a month after that traffic stop, the biker, Michael Foltz, would be honored as Brevard County's 2025 Deputy of the Year.
I'm so sorry. What? He gets caught doing 111 miles an hour. You know, if it was you or I, the cop would be screaming at us, "What the hell are you doing 111? I had to do 130 to catch up to you."
About a month after that traffic stop, the bike...
Look at this dude. Oh, shit. He looks like a teddy bear. Look at this dude. Look at that horrible mustache. Like, if you saw the guy behind you, you'd be like, you're definitely a cop, dude. Reno 911 wants their character back.
Biker Michael Foltz would be honored as Brevard County's 2025 Deputy of the Year.
Hang on, boss. Let me make a phone call, okay?
The trooper returns to his patrol car and contacts a supervisor.
I know this guy. He's a deputy. Just clocked him at 111.
Under Florida's super speeder law, officers can arrest anyone driving 100 miles per hour or more in a manner that threatens the safety of other persons or property.
If I can avoid the 1015, I don't want to ruin his job.
1015 is police terminology for prisoner.
Is that what they think about for you and I? I don't want to ruin his job. How many people do we hear getting drug away in torture cuffs and they're saying, "I gotta be at work though. I got to be at work. And the cop says, I don't care. You should have thought about that before you were doing criminal speeding. This guy was criminal speeding, and the cop doesn't want to ruin the other cop's career. Because he wouldn't have been Officer of the Year if you arrest him for a super speeder and he lost his license. But then that didn't happen. So then he won Officer of the Year. How do you win that?
In custody.
I'm trying to figure out what to do here because, 111's, it's horrendous speed. Obviously, I'm not going to take you to jail, folks. Dude.
I'm not going to take you to jail.
I'm not going to take you to jail.
Instead, the trooper wrote Fultz this ticket for going 74 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour.
Put a 1 in the chat if you would have gone to jail. I just want to know, even bootlickers. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Dennis Norman. Yeah, I'm sure I'm signed up for a free trifold, but it keeps bouncing in and out of your lives. Dennis, you just got to be here when I do the drawing, man. And then Keep Dreaming said, I'm going to get you the video you asked for by the end of the day. And I will say this to you, Chille, now just to provoke them. Okay, Keep Dreaming. Thanks. 4 out of 10 on the super chat goal. We'll make it. We will make it. We have time. But yeah, put a 1 in the chat. You'd go to jail. If this was PBE 86 with his 3 guns, oh, you'd go to jail. They'd take your guns. Oh, you'd get drug off to a dungeon. You really would, right?
Or zone. Fultz later paid the $155 fine.
He got a $155 fine?
The trooper wrote Fultz this ticket for going 74 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone.
He gave him a ticket for doing 74 in a 65? Oh, yeah. Rules for thee, but not for me. Got it. But we can't figure out why people hate cops. The cops are just at a loss for understanding. Why do people hate cops? That's the reason why. Clear as bell. The cop even calls the supervisor's like, I know this guy. He's a cop. He was doing 111. And the other cop's like, all right, cover up for him. Gives him a ticket for 74. And then we find out about it. And there's no accountability.
Zone. Fultz later paid the $155 fine.
If you were
you'd go to jail.
Doing 111 miles an hour, I wouldn't write the damn ticket, man. No, but my hands are literally tied on me.
As I recently reported, just hours after the Brevard County...
It doesn't sound like his hands were tied too tightly. He issued a ticket, all right, for 9 miles an hour over. There's nothing I can do about it. My hands are tied. I'm just not going to arrest you. Not going to ticket you for that. I'm going to ticket you much lower. It'll be off your record with the defensive driving course.
Fultz this ticket for going 74 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. Fultz later paid the $155 fine.
If you weren't doing 111 miles an hour, I wouldn't write the damn ticket, man. No, but my hands are literally tied.
I'm not going to get you for anything, but my hands are tied. I'm going to get you for a 9 mile an hour over.
As I recently reported, just hours after the Brevard County Sheriff named Fultz Deputy of the Year, the agency received this email from Fultz's ex-girlfriend. She told the sheriff about this traffic stop. Later, records show Deputy Fultz admitted the speeds at which he was traveling did violate the super speeder law. In a statement, Fultz tells News 6, I want to apologize to the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, the men and women I served alongside, my family, and the citizens of Brevard County for the embarrassment and negative attention my actions have caused. Besides failing to report that traffic stop to his supervisors, the sheriff found Fultz committed other, quote, egregious misconduct. Brevard's Deputy of the Year quit before the agency could fire him. Check out that story.
Why though? Why did he quit or resign before they could fire him? Because he then got to keep his peace officer's license or his cleat license. That's why. A couple super chats came in. What's up, Playboy? $2 super chat. What's the touchdown position? Touchdown position, so that you don't get shot by the cops. Your hands don't go below the steering wheel. So you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give my license, registration, proof, insurance right away. Then as I'm filming, my hands stay at touchdown position. The touchdown. So in America, in football, when someone scores a touchdown, their arms are like this. It's a scoring apparatus in a football game. We call it American football, so it's all different. But right there, and then I'm just like that, DeleteLawz.com. Get it on DeleteLawz.com for sure. So he retires so that he can get the resignation loophole. So that's what can happen, the resignation loophole. I'm checking my email right now, Mr. Welch here, DeleteLawz@gmail. I don't have anything from you. Let me try Situation Creator and see if you sent me an email there. Nope, neither one. 5 out of 10 on Super Chats. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, literally football. You want to be like this. Listen, you don't want to be reaching around when there's a cop there. You'll get killed.
Whose car? Why are they searching your car? Why are they searching your car? So I want you to say, officer, I revoke consent, and they kind of stop searching your car. United States versus Williams 2018. Tell them right now, I revoke consent, stop searching my car. Say it out loud, and they have to stop immediately. Say it now.
I revoke
Consent. Stop searching my car. That's it. Rubio, that's it. He's revoked consent. He's revoked consent.
I revoke consent. I'm searching my car.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. It's right here on your Fifth Amendment auto plaque. If you give consent, you can revoke consent. Essentially, it's like the cop asking you for your Fourth Amendment. You give it to him, and then you say, I want it back. By law, you can reclaim your Fourth Amendment. You just saw me do it. Get the auto plaque at DeleteLawz.com. Get the auto plaque at DeleteLawz.com. All right, we're gonna go back to our video now. Oh, he's gone. This guy. That's it.
On clickorlando.com. Quote, egregious misconduct.
Yeah.
Brevard's Deputy of the Year quit before the agency could fire him. Check out that story on clickorlando.com. Mike DeForest, News 6.
Yeah, the plaque and the trifold will help you immensely get through that pullover because you follow the procedure that I teach here. That's the whole thing. Follow the procedure that I teach. Overly comply. Give your license, your registration, proof of insurance. Don't wait a second. Give it to him. Oh. I've been blocked. I can't watch this one. They won't let me show this apparently. That sucks. Oh, this one. I've been wanting to cover this. I'm sorry, coppers. I don't mean to laugh about this. Forgive me for laughing about this. But I did.
U.S. Marshals Task Force members recently serving an arrest warrant in Missouri. Never imagined the hidden threat beneath them. A second-story deck at an apartment complex collapses, sending 9 deputies plummeting to the ground.
But hold on a minute. They went to somebody's house, and take a look at how
these U.S. Marshals Task Force.
Okay, if those are U.S. Marshals, then what does G.I. Joe dress like? I mean, these guys are dressed up like they're going into Fallujah. Right? Look at these guys. They're G.I. Joe losers. They're all dressed up like they're going to raid somebody's house that's going to fight back with firepower. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. If they don't look absolutely fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ludicrous that our government gets to come to our houses like this. And now watch these pathetic piggies.
Force members recently serving an arrest warrant in Missouri. Never imagined the hidden threat beneath them.
The hidden threat. If the cops overload a walkway and it's too much weight, then really it was a hidden threat.
A second-story deck at an apartment complex collapses, sending 9 deputies plummeting to the ground. The marshals say injured task force members suffered broken bones, torn muscles, and head injuries, but luckily all will return to work soon. The U.S. Marshals Service is the oldest federal law enforcement agency in the country. They provide federal court security, do asset forfeiture, and witness protection. but they're most known for hunting down the nation's most notorious fugitives, as dramatized in the 90s hit movie, The Fugitive.
Right. What do we know now? They're not running down the world's most dangerous fugitives. They're running down us. They're running down our brothers, our sisters, our family members. That's what they're doing. Like, and we've just allowed it to happen. We've just allowed this to be perpetuated. This system of absolute and total oppression.
Of course, it can be dangerous in real life too.
Every single day, they're getting bitten by dogs. They're getting shot at. They're
What? They're getting bitten by dogs? Oh, stop. Oh my God. Put a 1 in the chat if they just kill our dog. They don't get bit by the dog. They just kill the dog. Put a 1 in the chat if they just kill the dog. That is not true. They're not getting bit by dogs. That wasn't a very intelligent thing to say because we know. What are they doing? They're killing our fucking dogs is what they're doing. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? They kill our dogs. 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 Cops kill dogs. They don't get bit by dogs. Like, what the flock was that bullshit? Look at this little... Oh, look at him. Let me zoom in. Oh, Lord. Let me zoom in the little weasel.
Of course, it can be dangerous in real life, too.
Every single day, they're getting bitten by dogs. They're getting...
Sorry. No, they're not. They are not getting bitten by dogs. They kill our dogs. They kill our dogs. Aaron, why do you have to come in and attack people? I mean, come on, Aaron. Come on, bro. We're trying to have a good time here. And you're ruining all of the fun, Aaron. It's all your fault. All right. We'll finish this one. We'll listen to a little more. Listen to these lies.
Shot at. They're engaged in gunfights.
U.S. Marshal Service, come to the door.
They're going after murderers, gang leaders.
They're engaged in gunfights? No, they're not. There's very, very few gunfights in America every year between cops and people. Very, very few.
Drug kingpins and mafia members.
Come outside. Come outside.
Drug kingpins and mafia members. Well, just a real quick question. Why do we have drug kingpins and mafia members? How come? 6 out of 10 on the super chat goal. 30 minutes to go. 4 super chats to go. $5 or more. If you got it and you've been here for a couple hours, drop it. What's up, Playboy? Let me see if anybody got trifold. I'm gonna give away more. Oh, I'm starting to get pretty tired. I have been awake for 23 hours right now. This is my 23rd hour. I am insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
Deputies nationwide arrest almost 300 suspected fugitives a day, including going overseas to do so. This stop for sex offender 26-year-old Jacob Alexander Munoz, convicted of possession of child pornography and placed on the Missouri Sex Offender Registry upon his release from prison. But several months ago, he allegedly stopped reporting to his parole officer, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. We were unable to reach him for comment, and he does not have counsel assigned. Authorities say previous searches of his apartment turned up numerous firearms. This time, there's no indication it was anything but a freak accident. But their supervisor says everyone is fortunate it wasn't worse.
The fact that they hit the ground in 2 seconds and there was no accidental discharge of any firearms or anything like that, it's very surprising.
It turns out Munoz wasn't even at the apartment. He later turned himself in.
Had that bad guy been in there, it would have been up to the other marshals covering the doors to return fire, to protect them.
It's all a joke. It's all, no one's trying to shoot the cops. No one's trying to ambush a whole platoon when they come to your house, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you saw a bunch of army guys come to your house if you would not at all whatsoever want to pull out a firearm. Put a 1 in the chat if you would not want to shoot them. I would not want to take a shot at a bunch of army guys dressed up like G.I. Joe. That seems like what they're waiting for, right? Beautiful photo moments. $10 super chat. Keep it going. I love watching the bad pigs get angry. And then St. Cloud, Minnesota, Carl Hudson. Thank you for the super chat. 8 out of 10, 2 to go. Right on. Thank you guys. God bless you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. You can be a member on my website. It's $5. There's a members page. It's not built out yet. It will be built out. But I wanted it $3 or $2, but Stripe is, if you do a deep dive on Stripe on AI, you find out that there's like cutoff points that you have to charge a certain amount, or it's not worth it for Stripe. It's horrible. I really wanted to do 100,000 people at $2 per membership. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm a little frustrated that I can't do it. But is the video over? Because I got one more.
Working to protect each other and the public, or even what should be a routine case.
Did you hear what he said? Working to take care of the
covering the doors to return fire, to protect them.
Working to protect each other and the public.
Working to protect each other and the public? No, to protect each other, Bubba. To protect each other, not us.
Even what should be a routine case turns dangerous. Marquise Francis, NBC News.
Redonkulous. I mean, they're raiding someone's house. They say he's an SA offender, but I never know what's true and what's not true. So in this video, you're going to see the cops arrest a 10-year-old little boy. Police arrest this 10-year-old kid for selling candy in a store parking lot. Our cops are the bestest.
Look at him yelling at a kid, swearing at a kid. Why you swearing at a kid, threatening to tase him, bro?
I didn't do anything, bro.
He's trying to sell candy.
I
What's wrong
didn't
with
do
that?
anything, bro.
You can call the sheriff's office if you like.
Yeah, I fucking will, bro. He's a little kid. Why you chasing him?
Would you like to pay for the bathroom stall they destroyed?
I'm not paying for nothing. He's like 6. What's your badge number, bro? What's your badge number?
I don't have to disclose that.
Alright.
You're more than welcome to call sir.
Alright.
Kid. 10-year-old little kid. Clinging. Beautiful moments. Thanks. Is that Vincent Photography? Is that who that is? Is that you, bro? Vincent Photography. Beautiful moments. Beautiful photo moment. Is that you? Good to see you, man. Holy snarling snake shit. Must be you. Good to see you, brother. Bishop Thomas with the $5 super chat. I don't think I can make it. I'll try. I'll try. So because I have a bunch of these videos, but I'm going on very little sleep. Let me see. Thanks for the super chat, Bishop Thomas. Appreciate it, man.
Look at him yelling at a kid, swearing at a kid. Why you swearing at a kid, threatening to tase him, bro?
I didn't do anything, bro.
He's trying to sell candy.
I
What's wrong
didn't
with
do
that?
anything, bro.
You can call the sheriff's office if you like.
Yeah, I fucking will, bro. He's a little kid. Why you chasing him?
Would you like to pay for the bathroom stall they destroyed?
I'm not paying for nothing.
Bathroom stall they
He's
destroyed.
like 6.
Is that cop
What's
chatter?
your badge number, bro?
Is that cop chatter?
What's your badge number?
I don't have to disclose that.
Alright.
You're more than welcome to call sir.
Alright.
hit that subscribe button. You guys hit the subscribe button. Are you watching? Hit the subscribe button. I want to show you this one. These guys all hate each other. Is that the right video? Yeah, this is the video. These cops all hate each other. I found it because I'm in the algorithm with all the cops on Instagram. Because I look at so many cop podcasts and stuff like that now I'm on the same algorithm as them. I'm exhausted. I'm going to do a couple more videos though. Just because I'm delirious doesn't mean anything. My eyes are all red. I can see it. I'm tired. It's all right. I'm going to do a couple more. Pulled over. Here's what you can refuse. So these two guys are going to be talking. And I want to get out of the way because he's going to say some of the things that I say.
You have to show your driver's license. Yes. Yes, you do. Not refuse that. Driving is not a constitutional right, and it's not in the Bill of Rights, right? It's a privilege. It's a privilege. You have to show your driver.
They're brainwashed shills. I don't totally disagree with them, but I teach you to have a driver's license.
Have to. Now, what else do you have to show besides your driver's license? Have to. You can't refuse this.
Proof of insurance, and I believe the registration if they ask.
Man, the registration.
It doesn't matter. It's on the tag.
Nowadays, it's on the tag. It's on the car, so they can kind of run it.
Old ways, yes.
Yeah, but you got to show your license. You got to show insurance card.
I teach you guys to have your license, your insurance, your registration, all on a laminated card. I teach you to do this. These are cops. Not very popular.
Do you have to talk to the officer?
You don't have to say a damn word.
Not a damn word.
If they ask you where you're coming from,
you don't say a word.
Here's my ID.
You can refuse to speak.
Here's my ID.
What did I teach you guys to do? If the cop asks you where you're coming from, here's my ID. Here's my information. That's a copper saying the exact same thing.
Correct. Who else in the car besides the driver has to show an ID?
Nobody.
Nobody. Not a single person. The only person in the car has to show a driver's license or an ID is the driver. If the officer asks you for that, you can refuse. You can just say no or you don't speak.
And most officers are going to ask for passengers' IDs as a general practice.
Yes.
Right. That's such a lie. That is such a lie. Put a one in the chat if the cop is almost always going to ask for the passenger's ID. I just want to see how many people get the correct answer. Put a one in the chat. If the cop is almost always going to ask for the passenger's ID, that is such a lie what that cop just said. Of course it is.
Right. So there's, we can get into a whole other thing about why police do that and how they're looking for, criminal crimes afoot is actually a technical term. So the officer says to you, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Can you refuse?
No, you got to get out.
According to the U.S. Supreme Court, which may change that rule at some point, but hasn't yet, if the officer asks you to get out of the car, you cannot refuse. You have to get out of the car. Everybody.
Okay, so that's on your plaque. That's on your trifold right there. Officer says to exit. You say, yes, officer, I will exit. It's on your Fifth Amendment plaque. You bought this for $35. Use it. You paid for this. You paid for shipping. You waited for it to come. Use it. Start filming the cop right away. Hands go to touchdown position. Invoke your Fifth Amendment. No matter what he asks you, where you're coming from, where you're going to, invoke your Fifth Amendment. If he tells you to get out of the car, get out of the car. If he starts pushing you, tell him you're going to send the video that you're recording to delete Lawz right there, and I'm going to air it. And millions of people watch my channel. So
that means the driver and the passengers as well, right? Do you have to speak? Not a damn word. Nothing.
Not a word.
Don't say a word.
Not a word. You don't have to say a single solitary word.
When the officer comes up to your car, do you have to show your driver's license?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Not refuse that. Driving is not a constitutional right, and it's not in the Bill of Rights, right?
It's a privilege.
It's a privilege. You have to show your driver's license. Have to. Now, what else do you have to show besides your driver's license? Have to. You can't refuse this.
Proof of insurance, and I believe the registration if they ask.
Man, the registration.
It doesn't matter. It's on the tag.
Nowadays, it's on the tag. It's on the car, so they can kind of run it.
Old ways, yes.
Yeah, but you got to show your license. You got to show insurance card. Do you have to talk to the officer?
You don't have to say a damn word.
Not a damn word.
If they ask you where you're coming from,
you don't say a word.
Here's my ID.
You can refuse to speak.
Here's my ID.
Correct. Who else in the car besides the driver has to show an ID?
Nobody.
Nobody. Not a single person. The only person in the car has to show a driver's license or an ID is the driver. If the officer asks you for that, you can refuse. You can just say no or you don't speak.
And most officers are going to ask for passengers' IDs as a general practice.
Yes.
That's such
right. So there's, we can get into a whole other thing about why police do that and how they're looking for, criminal crimes afoot is actually a technical term. So the officer says to you, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Can you refuse?
No, you got to get out.
According to the U.S. Supreme Court, which may change that rule at some point, but hasn't yet, if the officer asks you to get out of the car, you cannot refuse. You have to get out of the car. Everybody. That means the driver and the passengers as well, right? Do you have to speak? Not a damn word. Nothing. Don't say a word.
Exactly correct. Just like that. Don't talk. Don't talk. I got to end this live, guys. I have been awake for 23 hours. I'm sorry. I tried. And I got so much done today, you can't even imagine. When you guys see the breakdown of Martin versus Hunter's lessee, we only sold like 4 trifolds, 4 plaques, 4 trifolds, 4 orders. Some people got more than one thing when they ordered, though. So I'm super grateful. Thanks for getting the stuff, and I hope it really helps you. I only gave away like 10 free trifolds. It was just me. I was just off. I'm tired. I got to sleep. I can see it. My eyes are all bloodshot and red. So I really apologize. I wanted to sit here and hang out with you guys all night. But Carl Hudson, what's the question, brother? I was resetting the super chat goal just now, and I did that as I was resetting it. You guys couldn't see me because I was showing the video, but I was resetting the super chat goal, and I just fell out like that. Yeah, I'm losing it. And then let me tell you what I did, you guys. I went to the gym tonight, and then I got so much done today. It was like a monster 23-hour day, right? But I went to the gym tonight, and then when I left the gym, I went to Sprouts, and I just wanted to buy something that was already made, throw in the microwave, warm it up, eat it. But I wanted to get the food in me because I wanted to do this live stream at like 10 o'clock. But the motion I wrote for Oklahoma ended up taking an hour and a half instead of, anyway. So the point is, so then I reached in the bag of Sprouts and I just started eating the chunks. I got steak and onions. So I started eating the chunks of the top sirloin steak that I was going to come home and finish that dinner and then go jump right on a live stream. But what happened was I ate 4 chunks of that steak, and then when I got home, I opened it up and I realized this had been marinated, but it was raw. It was raw. So I'm still not past that point where I find out if I have severe food poisoning or not. So, but I was like, yeah. Oh, wow. Who the hell cares? D-bag. That's what that, what's your name? Let me see the channel activity. Oh, she's, how many times? You're a psycho. Wow, this chick's a psycho. Left a bunch of crazy messages. You copsucker, honey? Is that what it is? I mean, apparently hundreds of people come here to listen to me talk, I guess. Sometimes thousands and thousands of people come here to listen. But I'm just delirious right now. But anyway, I ate 4 chunks of this top sirloin steak. It was marinated. I remember chewing it in the car on the way home, and I was like, man, this is really chewy. And I just kept on chewing. And then I swallowed that 4th chunk, and I just horsed it down, So, yeah, it's out of this world. It's insane. You guys, go to my website, get a plaque, get a trifold. It'll help you. It really will help you. And if you learn all the laws on my trifold, on my plaque, it'll help you. It'll help you immensely. It'll help you so much. It'll make it so much easier. Oh, thanks for coming by, buddy. It'll make it so much easier for you to navigate a traffic stop. It really will. Let me see if I go boom. Whoops. Go like that. There we go. Now we got just our backdrop. What's up, Playboy? Team DLZ, love you guys. Sorry I crashed out tonight. Just a little too tired. Just pushed it too hard. Wait till you guys see this dissertation on Martin versus Hunter's lessee. Anybody can look up anything they want. You will never get the angle the way I'm going to teach you this is insane. All right, I got to get the flock out of here, you guys. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Moderators, thank you all. I'm literally going to pass out. I'll see you on the next one.